Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to getting up to speed. And today, you're joining us for a special AI Daily Deep Dive. It's Friday, July 18th, 2025.
And there's something pretty unique about this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. This entire deep dive, it was actually researched and put together entirely by AI. Pretty meta, huh?
It really is. And in a world that's just constantly being reshaped by artificial intelligence, today brought 5 really pivotal stories. They give these surprising glimpses into how AI is hitting different parts of our world, like right now.
Absolutely. From the highest levels of government down to, well, how you get your news.
Exactly. It's moving incredibly fast, and it touches on so many different areas.
Okay, so with that speed in mind, let's jump into our first story. This one's about policy. We've got an exclusive look at the Trump administration's upcoming AI action plan. It's about 20 pages, apparently.
Right, and the main signal seems to be this really strong pro-growth, minimal regulation stance.
Which is, a pretty significant shift, isn't it, compared to previous federal strategies that were more about cautioned accountability.
Definitely a shift. And what's interesting is how it's being described primarily as a messaging tool. It's really emphasizing innovation, deregulation, setting goals for a potential second term.
So more about signaling direction than getting into the weeds.
Seems like it. It notably kind of sidesteps some of the stickier issues like copyright for AI-generated stuff or transparency requirements.
Huh. And what else?
Well, it also apparently includes plans for executive orders. The goal is to make sure any AI tools the government buys stay, quote, ideologically neutral.
Ideologically neutral. Okay. I've heard some people starting to call that concept woke AI, right? Sort of referencing concerns that AI might have biases baked in.
Exactly. That's the term floating around, usually tied to worries about biases in data or outputs, especially around social or political topics.
Okay, a huge policy story to watch. Now let's shift gears to something maybe hitting closer to home for, well, everyone listening. How AI is reshaping the internet, how we get information day to day.
Yeah, this one's fascinating. We're seeing things like large language models, and especially Google's AI summaries, really changing how we interact online.
And the impact is significant.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Some reports show traffic declines of up to 40% for news websites. 40% because people are just getting direct answers from AI tools instead of clicking through.
Wow. So is this like AI deliberately targeting news sites or something broader?
I think it's definitely broader. Less a targeted strike, more a fundamental restructuring of how information is accessed. AI is becoming, the new front door, maybe even the whole hallway.
Bypassing the traditional doorways, the websites themselves.
Precisely. And that really highlights this urgent need for content creators, journalists, everyone, to figure out new ways to make money beyond just ad views.
So new monetization strategies are key.
Absolutely critical. You see examples like OpenAI's a big licensing deal with News Corp, I think it was $250 million. Deals like that underscore how vital proper attribution and source citation are going to be just to maintain some integrity in the whole knowledge ecosystem.
Right. Otherwise, where does the information even come from? It raises big questions about value, especially for smaller creators, doesn't it?
It really does. Can they compete? Can they find pathways? It's a landscape that's shifting under our feet.
Okay, so from policy and news, let's pivot to entertainment. Netflix. They've announced their first use of generative AI in making a TV show.
Yeah, this is a big one. It's for an Argentinian sci-fi series called El Eternauta.
And they used AI for visual effects.
Specifically for a building collapse sequence. And the kicker, they claim they did it 10 times faster than using traditional VFX methods.
10 times faster. That's incredible speed.
It really is. And Netflix's co-CEO, Ted Sarandos, he framed it very carefully. He said it's about enabling stories that might have been too expensive before. His quote was, "This is real people doing real work with better tools."
Better tools.
Yeah.
But that framing comes right up against the ongoing debates, doesn't it? Especially after the Hollywood strikes. Concerns about jobs, about AI replacing human creativity.
Exactly. It throws that tension into sharp relief.
Yeah.
The balance between pushing technology forward and protecting human artists and creators, it's a very delicate line they're walking.
Okay, from ethics and entertainment, let's talk about the people building this stuff, the AI engineers. We're hearing reports. Salaries over $100 million.
Yeah, places like Meta are reportedly offering these huge packages to lure top AI talent. It's intensifying this race to build super intelligent AI.
$100 million. It's just A staggering number. But like you said about Netflix, it's not just the tool, it's the implications. Here, it's not just the money, Prim.
Not at all. I mean, what's really profound is the ethical complexity of the tightrope these engineers are on.
How so?
Well, they're weighing this immense personal wealth, life-changing money against the potential, existential risks to society if these incredibly powerful AI systems go wrong, if they're misaligned or poorly controlled.
It sounds almost like a modern Faustian bargain.
In a way, yeah. Extraordinary gain versus this huge responsibility. It just highlights how critical alignment is making sure AI acts according to human values. And it forces that bigger question. Is pushing tech forward as fast as possible worth potentially increasing the risk for everyone?
A deeply philosophical question wrapped up in a $100 million salary offer. Okay, our final story today maybe brings things back to a more empowering note. In video AI.
Yes, an innovative startup out of India.
And they're basically making it possible for pretty much anyone with an idea to create high-quality videos using OpenAI's models.
That's the idea, democratizing video creation. They're saying it cuts production time dramatically, like from a full day down to under 30 minutes.
Yeah, and it's actually working for people.
Apparently so. Some users are even reporting doubled revenue because they can produce content so much faster and presumably better.
So how does it work? What's the tech behind it?
Well, if you look under the hood, it's operating on what they call a sophisticated multi-agent system.
Multi-agent, meaning like different AIs doing different jobs.
Exactly. Think of it like a specialized AI team. One handles the script, another finds and creates visuals, another does the voiceover, and they all work together, coordinated. The system adapts based on what the user wants to create, which platform it's for.
So it's orchestrating different AI skills.
Precisely. It's a great example of how cutting-edge AI can genuinely empower creators, make professional tools accessible. AI becomes both the inspiration, the muse, and the craftsman.
Okay, so wrapping this all up, 5 stories touching everything from government policy to how you get news to Hollywood, massive salaries, and now creator tools. What's the big picture takeaway for you listening right now?
Well, it's clear AI isn't just some abstract concept anymore, right? It's an active force. It's quietly negotiating policy behind the scenes. It's shaping your entertainment. It's acting as a gatekeeper to information. And it's a powerful new creative partner.
It's weaving itself into the fabric of things.
It really is. Which leads to, I think, the most important question moving forward. As these incredibly powerful technologies keep evolving faster and faster, how do we collectively make sure their development actually aligns with a future that empowers humanity rather than, putting us at risk?
Right.
How do we guide this thing?